What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a little bit of a look at BT7. You see, a bunch of information has gone and been revealed about BT7. We've been told a bunch of things, some of which we were expecting, some of which sounded really exciting, and then actually might not be that exciting, which is honestly really sad. But we got a bunch of news, so let's go and have a little bit of a gander. So this was shared over on the Facebook post by Bandai, and I do want to give Bandai a little bit of love here, because what they're actually doing is really keeping us informed. They are going out of their way to make sure that we have all the information that we need, that they are sharing everything with us, and that is really, really awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really awesome. Although I do need to, just at the start here, point out, yes, there have been more delays that have been pointed out. The worldwide release is now scheduled for March the 4th, and the pre-release is scheduled for February the 25th. I think that is an update since the last time I shared these release dates with you, so I'm sorry about that. It's not great. But every time Digimon and the Bandai, and every time they make one of these announcements on social media, they get bombarded by people with no understanding of business at all, telling them that it's unacceptable and they need to fix it and are getting bored of delays. And just an appeal from your old pal Wassy here, yeah? This is the way the world is at the moment. I saw somebody who actually went, maybe you should work with Pokemon then, because Pokemon are releasing their products on time. No, they're not. They're definitely not. Like, I love Pokemon. It is my favorite game in the entire world. It is the focus of my main channel, TCG Radio. I'm a huge, huge fan of the Pokemon trading card game. I think I might be one of the biggest fans in the world of the Pokemon trading card game. But the fact of the matter is, I really wanted the Flareon VMAX collection in December when it was supposed to be released. And, you know, it's hopefully coming this week. Like a month late. So yeah, we are not getting all the Pokemon stuff on time. That is just a flat out lie. So, no, it's one of those things. Just, please be kind to the people on social media. Because I cover a bunch of games, right? Every single game is having delays and all right now. It's the way of the world. And the fact of the matter is, the one thing Bandai are doing that a lot of other companies aren't doing is they are keeping us informed. They are telling us every time. They are really going out of their way to let us know. That is a good thing and we should be very happy. So one of the things they've gone and done, which is wonderful news, is they have gone and confirmed that the 8 campaign rares that were in BT7 over in Japan are going to be in the set. Now, these are described as 8 new campaign rare cards based on characters from the Digimon Adventure 2020. Fans of the Digimon anime will love this set. They're right, incidentally. These are beautiful cards. Now, I did randomly pick up the Rosemon, the Phoenixmon, and the Ophanimon, the Japanese versions, the other day, because they were like less than £1 on Japanese Amazon. Although if you're buying from random third-party sellers on Japanese Amazon, you're going to need a proxy address and it all gets kind of awkward. But I had a thing coming from Japan anyway, so I didn't have to pay any extra postage. It was literally, they cost me less than £1 each. They're amazing. And I can tell you that if they are like the Japanese cards, and our cards tend to be, these have a really cool kind of circular pattern with texture, very much like you see in the background of some of the cards there. But they got lovely texture. They are very cool. They are real premium seeming cards. They are absolutely wonderful. We love them. They are in the set. You just get them in booster packs. And it's weird because they are actual promos. They are literally numbered promo 49, Phoenixmon, to 65, Rosemon. They are literal, actual numbered promo cards. And yet, they are actually in the set. We don't know exactly what pull rates are going to be. They weren't horrendous over in Japan. Like I say, I picked these up for literally less than £1 each. So I don't think we should be getting too worried here about the pull rates. But they are absolutely beautiful. And I've had a bunch of questions, so let me be perfectly clear. These are in the packs. Now, the other thing they've gone and done is shown us this image, which just shows us all of the alternate art cards. And I very much appreciate this. No mucking about, just right, there's 18 alternate arts, here we go. For my money, there are none of these that I absolutely have to have. I suppose nominally Kazuchimon is probably the one I like the most. But whereas, in BT6, bring me that Pulsemon. I wanted that Pulsemon so gosh darn bad. It was all I wanted. In BT8, there's a Gamamon. Oh, I want that Gamamon, ladies and gentlemen. That Gamamon is beautiful. In BT7, nah. Sorry. There's just nothing I'm particularly keen on. Which might actually be a win for me, because I don't have to go chasing some alternate art card I'm desperate for. So I'll be okay, ladies and gentlemen. I will be okay. Now, here's what's kind of interesting. Because as they're going around there, it talks about golden alternative art designs. Alternative art cards featuring a glorious golden design. Players and collectors will love this dazzling design of their favourite cards. That sounds amazing! But I messaged a lovely DTCG review, one of my favourite people in the Digimon community, and I was like, I don't remember golden cards being released in the Japanese version of BT7. What can you tell us? And the lovely DTCG review, being lovely, they told us that actually the Loosemon Fall Down mode and the Susanumon alternate arts, and there aren't any other alternate arts, these are the only alternate arts, they are on the picture I showed you a moment ago, they are essentially, or they were marketed in Japan as gold cards, and you can see they've got very gold backgrounds, so essentially the alternate art secret rares are a bit more golden. And the alternate art secret rares have always been like the rarest cards you can pull from a pack. Because alternate arts are rare and secret rares are rare, so the alternate arts of the secret rares are kind of next level. But I was hoping they were like brand new, proper gold cards. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is not what we're looking at here at all. Sorry. It does just seem to be the way they are describing the Susanamon and Loosemon Fall Down mode alternate arts. It does not seem to be like the gold Pokemon cards that are absolutely brilliant and I love them. Nah, actually, I'm not a huge fan of gold cards, I'll be honest with you, but it's still really, really cool. But unfortunately, no, it does just seem to be a different description. Because we've always had alternate art secret rares, and that does really just seem to be what the case is here. I got really excited. Never mind. So the full description here is they've told us that there are 12 cards per pack, 44 common, 30 uncommon, 26 rare, 10 super rare, 2 secret rare, all very clear and normal, 8 campaign rare. It is worth noting that there are no campaign rares in BT8. BT8 has been fully revealed, it's been released. There are no campaign rares in BT8. So it seems to be just a weird thing they only did for this one set. It tells us a hybrid Digimon and Digimon Frontier anime theme is here, which is quite nice. And then it tells us about the alternative art golden designs and the campaign rares. But like I've said, they're not as gold as you might like. And really, they're just ever so slightly fancy alternate art secret rares. And we've always had alternate art secret rares, so I'm going to be honest with you, it's not floating my boat like it could. But they've also gone and revealed about the pre-release, and this is answering one of the questions I have had in terms of missing cards. So, I mean, look, it's a pre-release for Next Adventure, yeah? So, you go along, you get yourself a pre-release pack, and if you buy a booster box during the pre-release, you get an additional pre-release pack. And the pre-release packs have 2 cards in, and you will get yourself 2 random uncommons and rares featured in BT7. Now, BT7 for me, in terms of pre-release promos, and look, this is very selfish on my part, but, you know, I'm going to tell you anyway, it makes me sad. Because there is a Pulsemon in the set, but it's a common, so you're not getting an alternate art of that one. And then there's a Bulkmon, but it's a common, so you're not getting an alternate art of that one. And there's a Boutmon, but it's a common, so you're not getting an alternate art of that one. And then there's a Razanmon, but it's a super rare, so you're not getting an alternate art of that one. Actually, I totally lied to you earlier. There's an alternate art of Razanmon. That's the one I want. But in terms of pre-release promos, like, all of the cards that I want in the set are just not available. Now, there is Electric Rush, which is an uncommon. It's an option card, and it has Pulsemon on. So that, for me, is my pre-release chase card. That's, like, the only one I care about even a little bit. Because, like, the whole Pulsemon line is either common or super rare in this set. And that makes me a little bit sad. But you will get 2 random uncommons or rares that are stamped, which is extremely cool. Although even King Warmon is also a common, apparently, in this set. So, yeah, cheers for that. We do have Dipenmon. So maybe Dipenmon is the other one I'm going to be cheering for. I don't know. Let me know which ones you want in the comment section. I'd very much like to know about that. But we've also been told what the winners cards are. Now, generally speaking, if you go and win a pre-release, you get yourself 1 extra promo card. But here you get 2. You get the winners card Aero Veedramon 0 and All Force Veedramon 0. And you might be thinking, because on the website it literally doesn't show you images, you might be thinking, Wassy, can you show me the images? The answer is yes. Yes, I absolutely can. Because there was an amazing thing that Digimon went and released last year, which was basically an annual of the year. And incidentally, I picked this one up. It is a great book. It is absolutely brilliant. I could not recommend it highly enough. It is a stunning book. It's got pictures of all the cards from the first year in. It's a really good book that I would recommend very, very highly. But it came with 2 promos. And at this stage, I'm assuming you know what the promos were. It was your All Force Veedramon 0 and your Aero Veedramon 0, which, of course, will go very nicely with the other 0 cards that were promos on a Japanese magazine right back at the beginning of the game and were included in, well, it was a special booster 1.0 and 1.5 that, you know, we got over here. They were among the very early promos. Sorry, I never actually named them, did I? It was your Veedramon 0 and your Taikamiya V-Tamer. So they were on a Japanese magazine early doors, and we got them as box toppers in Booster 1.0 and 1.5, which was extremely cool. And then they released a second little pair a while ago later in this, you know, special end-of-year annual, call it what you will, for Digimon. And then we are getting them as winners cards at the pre-release, which makes me a little bit sad because these pre-release cards do tend to get quite expensive. These are extremely cool promos, and as it stands, they are only available if you actually go and win a pre-release, which makes me very, very sad indeed. It is slightly confusing because on the website it says, winner card Aero Veedramon 0 plus All Force Veedramon 0 times 1 type in total, which is super confusing to me, but we literally have one of each of those cards that has been released in Japan and has not been released over here, and Japan hasn't seen a double card of both of those Digimon, so I'm willing to believe you get both of those cards. I could be wrong. It could just be a new card featuring both of those Digimon. I'm not buying it personally. I don't think that's the case. Now, I should add in here that there is actually a participation card, Aero Veedramon 0 and All Force Veedramon 0 times 8. So I'm pretty sure what's actually happened here is that they're basically saying one of them is a participation card, 8 will be given to a store, and the other one will be the winner card, and only 1 will be given to the store. It's very confusingly put on the website. It makes it sound like they are double cards, but like I've said, no double card exists, but there is one of each of them that have been released over in Japan. So, although it's not confirmed, it seems very, very, very much like one of them will be the participation prize, one of them will be the winner's prize, because remember, there's always a participation and a winner. Over in Great Legend, for instance, you got that wonderful Pulsemon for rocking up, but you got your Magna Rangermon alternate art if you went and done a win. That's the way it's always been in our pre-releases. So although it is slightly confusingly worded on the website, the winner gets an Aero Veedramon and an All Force Veedramon, and participation is an Aero Digimon and All Force Digimon, I'm fairly sure what's actually going to happen is, like I've said, they're going to take those 2 promos from Japan. One will be the participation, one will be the winner. You've got to think the All Force Digimon will be the winner just because that's the level 6 and the bigger, fancier card. That is not confirmed. That is nothing more than a prediction. But that is the best I can come up with the information we've got on the website. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, lots of lovely news about BT7, gold cards which are a little disappointing, pre-release winners cards which are awesome, if you can actually get them, which is going to be a rather large if, and confirmation that those wonderful campaign cards will be making their way over here. And seriously, like, if they're anything like the Japanese cards, and they really should be, oh man, they are beautiful. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to know, but now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me which 2 pre-release cards you want to be getting. That's quite important. Tell me which of the alternate arts is your favourite. Tell me which of the campaign rares is your favourite. Tell me anything else you want to know. Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far, the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.